President Trump is in the Netherlands for a meeting of NATO allies. That summit is taking place as a fragile hours-old ceasefire between Israel and Iran appears to be holding. Back in Washington, the administration is disputing an early U.S. intelligence assessment of the damage done by the American airstrikes. Senior White House correspondent Ed O'Keefe is traveling with the president and reports from The Hague.
Just hours after President Trump first announced the Israel-Iran ceasefire, this morning they exchanged fire again, prompting the president to drop a rhetorical bomb as he vented frustration.
We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
Aboard Air Force One, the president called Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to demand peace. He insisted Iran will never go nuclear.
The last thing on their minds is nuclear weapons. They don't even want to think about nuclear. And our B-2 pilots made this all possible.
And clarified he's not seeking regime change in Iran.
But no, I don't want it. I'd like to see everything calm down as quickly as possible. Regime change takes chaos. And ideally, we don't want to see so much chaos.
That the ceasefire appears to be holding at all is a significant accomplishment for the president. He pumped his fists as he arrived at the summit, and on his way here was congratulated by NATO's Secretary-General Mark Rutte in a text message. He added, "You are flying into another big success in The Hague this evening." That success is convincing most NATO members to start spending more on their militaries. Leaders are finalizing plans to spend up to 5% of their GDP in the coming years on troops, tanks, aircraft, and weapons, and related infrastructure. You will achieve something no American president in decades could get done, the Secretary-General added in his flattering text. But as Russia bombards Ukraine, as it did again today, attacking 3 cities, that war remains a big focus of this summit. With a commitment to spend more money on their militaries, the NATO alliance is bending to the president's will and using flattery to keep him engaged. For example, here in the Netherlands tonight, the president's been invited to stay at the Palace of the King and the Queen, a historic first for an American president. Ed O'Keefe, CBS News, outside The Hague and the NATO summit.